Solid Snake, FOV Slider, and Avatar The Last Airbender?
Hello and welcome back to Two Nerds on a Couch. I'm Beth.
And I'm Thor. It sure has been a while.
The 28.10 update is here and chock full of stuff between Battle Royale, Creative, Lego Fortnite, and more. So let's get into it.
Snake! 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 Where's Meryl, Colonel? She's with Metal Gear. Solid Snake is now available to unlock for those who own the Big Bang Battle Pass. Earn Snake in all these cosmetics by doing some stealthy quests. Solid Snake is even a special scout NPC and can be found on a small little island to the north of Lavish Lair. Ship It Express has updated their box design and you can find them all over the map. You can even hide in some of these boxes for a bit of stealth. Plus, you can find creeping cardboard as ground loot, in chest, and purchasable from Snake. Want to be even sneakier and stealthier? Pick up the EMP Stealth Camo item. This new item allows you to sneak around with a bit of invisibility, plus the added effect of an EMP grenade once the effect is disabled. The EMP Stealth Camo items can be found on the ground, in chest, and purchasable from Solid Snake. Raiden from Metal Gear is in the item shop now. Please consider using our supporter creator code when picking up Raiden or anything else in the shop. It really helps us out. Thank you very much.
For years, competitive players and sweaty players alike have been asking Epic to add a field of view slider, and with this update, those players got their wish. Bazinga! The FOV slider is only while tactical sprinting. We got duped by leakers with this one. After a few months without augments, they're finally, not coming out yet. In fact, they might not be out this season at all. According to Fortnite status, they are taking some time to reevaluate augments. They've removed the milestone and took augments off the collections tab. No word yet on when or if these will return. Do you miss augments? How do you feel about them possibly not coming back? This might be a hot take, but honestly I feel like we didn't need them at all this chapter, and I'm kinda glad they're not in right now. Let us know how you feel in the comments. A bunch of balancing changes got added in for this 28.10 update. Some items got buffed and other items nerfed. The Enforcer AR got buffed with a faster fire rate, less recoil, and higher damage rates. The Hyper SMG also got buffed in a similar way. A much needed nerf happened with the Ballistic Shield. It now takes less damage to stun the holder or break the player's hold on the shield, and it does less damage when shield shoving. In a weird turn of events, the storm circles have been reverted to the Chapter 4 version of storms. This means storm circles could fluctuate depending on the amount of players left, and the storm damage could be more impactful as well. Another interesting change to weapons is that TNTina's boom bow received a buff of sorts. The bow now has a quicker reload speed and recharge time. Jules' drum gun got a couple of animation changes as well. And finally, it seems that Tactical Sprint has been nerfed with this update. Do you like the changes to Tactical Sprint? Or do you feel like it should have been left alone? Let us know in the comments. In semi-related news, the Anvil launcher has been added back into the loot pool. These vehicle-busting launchers can be found in chests as ground loot, or you can purchase them from Mecha Team Shadow at the train station.
Sadly, the snow has melted in a large portion of the map. We wish the snow would have stuck around a little longer and melted gradually instead, but oh well. Epic kinda missed a few opportunities with this, as a few of the areas could have created mud. They could have introduced a snowblower emote as a way to clear off the snow, or even kept the snow but created a couple of hockey rinks or skating rinks near classy courts or something. Anyways, other than the change to the terrain and the trees from the snow no longer being there hasn't been any major map changes to speak of with this update. We did get a few new NPCs and some NPC changes, however. Foxy and Leela have changed out of their Winterfest outfits and are now in their everyday clothing. Silas Hesk, the January crew character, is now an NPC. We've mentioned it before, but Solid Snake is an NPC that can be found in the north. And finally, April O'Neil is a new NPC that has a special dialogue with each of the different turtles.
And now for some competitive news. FNCS returns this year, culminating in the FNCS Global Championship 2024 with over $7.6 million prize pool. There will be 3 sets of majors for duos to punch their ticket to a yet-to-be-announced location later this year. In order to even play in the majors, players must be Platinum 1 ranked in Battle Royale building mode. There is no last chance major this year, so players will need to be at the top of their game during one of the 3 majors. The FNCS Global Championship will be an in-person event at a location and time to be determined. Just as a reminder for FNCS Major 1 taking place later this season, the Anvil Launcher, EMP Stealth Camo item, and Creepin' Cardboard are not part of the loot pool. The open qualifying rounds will take place January 26th through January 28th. Check the Compete tab in-game for your region-specific dates and times. We wish everyone the best of luck competing.
There's a ton of news coming out of Fortnite Creative. Let's start with the bad news first. There are no Chapter 5 Season 1 weapons or items besides the Grapple Blade. Creative Royale is still a thing of the past, for now. With many of the community asking for these things to be updated, it's only a matter of time before Epic finally decides to put them in. In some interesting news, the UI has been massively changed and will for sure take a lot of getting used to. Now on to some positive news, and even huge news. Some weapons and items did get added in, besides the grapple blade, like the mythic goldfish, fire trap, and a regular crossbow. Creators can now set exactly how they want their experiences played through privacy settings. The party choice setting is on by default and lets the player choose between public or private matchmaking. Private is private only, and public is public only.
In some pretty big news, there have been much needed updates to the character device, dance mannequin device, and guard spawner device. You can now choose from over 100 characters for each of these devices to better fit your experience. There is now an NPC spawner device that you can use to create your own NPCs, enemies, creatures, and more. You can give these NPCs a plethora of paths and behaviors. This is definitely going to help a bunch of people make a bigger variety of games and experiences. And huge news for UEFN is that Snapshot has been added to revision control. So in the future, you will be able to rewind back to a previous snapshot build of your UEFN map. All of these changes make things really exciting for the future of Fortnite Creative. There's some high-flying news coming from Lego Fortnite. You can now craft launch pads to help you fly high. To accommodate this new toy device, players can now craft gliders as soon as your village reaches level 3. There have been tons of quality of life updates. So many, in fact, we can't cover them all in this video, but a few of them stand out. Placing builds will remove environmental pieces like grass so they don't poke out of your builds. Building on slopes has been made easier, and builds will have more snap options to make building easier in general.
Tons of building styles and types have been added, such as pleasant park decorations and more. Are you sick of picking up half-used weapons and items from enemies? Well, don't worry, because you won't auto-pick them up anymore. Plus, you can get rid of any unwanted items by throwing them into the campfire. Lots of minifigs have gotten their higher detailed version, with more coming. Plus, you will be able to keep both the low detail and high detail versions as edit styles. More collab skins are available in Lego form, and the Content Creator Icon series skins like Chica, Ninja, and Booga are getting Lego-fied. You will now be able to ping locations in Lego Fortnite and eat while on the move. We are super excited for these and the plethora of other positive changes in Lego Fortnite.
A bit of news comes out of the update for Rocket Racing. 2 new tracks have been added in to test your skills, help you rank up, and earn XP. There are new sets of quests available so players can earn the brand new Drift Smoke Trails. For anyone that has been playing Rocket League for a while, Fortnite will continue to have cross-game integration so that cars you own in Rocket League will be available for you to choose in Rocket Racing. Look for more cars to become available and drift smoke trails as well. There have been a ton of bug fixes for Rocket Racing and various quality of life updates, so it won't penalize players quite as much for crashes and obstacles.
Do you grind past level 100? Well, as per usual, Epic has released the super level styles for everyone who goes above and beyond. You can unlock the Expressionist, Prismatic Terrazzo, and Glass work styles for Oscar, Nisha, Montague, Valeria, and Hope. There are a bunch of cosmetics coming really soon. These birds are from a few different surveys, and we're excited that they're finally getting released. Here are some of the upcoming emotes and their Lego counterparts. Please consider using code TUNERS on the couch when picking up anything from the item shop and the Epic Games Store. We truly appreciate your support.
According to leakers, it looks like we could be getting some new Fortnite Festival instruments, more characters from Family Guy, and part 2 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collab with Shredder and a mini pass. Data miners have also found new bundle sets, updated Lego minifigs, and the February crew skin Lana Lane. She was in a previous survey and will have legacy styles. Avatar: The Last Airbender live-action series is going to be on Netflix starting in February. This could mean a much-requested collab has an actual possibility of happening. If Avatar does come to Fortnite, which characters do you want to see? Which of the bending abilities would you want?
You can now unlock the Petercopter glider by completing the Week 8 quest. As we mentioned earlier, you could unlock Solid Snake and even Old Snake by completing his quest, if you have the Battle Pass. Data miners have found a set of quests dealing with the Peely posters, and you can earn Drift Smoke trails by completing a new set of quests in Rocket Racing. We could see the level up quest return with a new pack in the next downtime update. And in our final bit of quest news, leakers have found a set of quests where April O'Neil investigates things. In fact, this could be part of another TMNT collab.
In our last portion of news for this 28.10 update, we'll cover a few leaks that have been uncovered. PvP could make its way to Lego Fortnite in the near future, according to leakers. We could also see tons of animals and riding mechanics in Lego Fortnite. Plus, there could be even faster ways to travel with rifts, maybe coming soon to Lego Fortnite. And in our last bit of leaked news, it seems that Epic is working on a version 2.0 of Fortnite OG. This could be a limited time mode, or even a permanent mode. Once we uncover more information about these leaks, we'll let you know. So be sure and hit that subscribe button to know when that video goes live for you.
Thank you so much for watching.
Don't forget to use code 2nerds on a couch in the item shop.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Snake Bite!